Hello, space engineers. Welcome back to another episode of Far From Home. Far From Home is a scenario on the workshop by Wellington 6012. In this scenario, you have been unsurreptitiously deposited at a space station 25,000 kilometers away from the Earth-like planet, which is your home, and you need to travel there across empty space with no asteroids, no resources except for the salvage that you can pick up from random encounters. This entire ship that we have here has been built out of salvage from random encounters and Reavers. We are about 14,000 kilometers of our 25,000 kilometers on the way home, and we're stopped right now. At the end of the last episode, we were trying to replace our decoy launcher, which was here, but a Reaver piercer decided to attack us when our decoy malfunctioned, and during the jump we got shot with a railgun round that went through the ship. And as it went through the ship was moving due to the jump. So it hit around here and went through and went in over here and then did damage this direction. Which is why these parts of the ship aren't here anymore. We used to have a few more thrusters down here. I think 3. I think that blew off 3 of my ions. Yeah, it blew off 3 of my ions. So, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to try and fix this. So, I'm going to work on rebuilding that stuff. And then we're going to use the Speedman here. Speedman. And these welders down here, these welders, which shouldn't be on because I could die, these welders to print a new decoy launcher. Hopefully we'll get that resolved and then get on our way. Now that I finished that extremely long intro, I'm going to get working on repairing this damage, and I'll bring you back in when there's something interesting to show you. Oh. Well, that's kind of a problem, isn't it? That used to be a conveyor sorter. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know what round came through and blew that up, but okay. Alright, so obviously I am continuing repairs. So I've been doing repairs, and while I've been doing repairs, these guys have been circling around, waiting for me to make a wrong move. But so far they've left us alone, so we are going to keep working on repairs. Okay, the Reavers have left, so made a little progress on the mouth. Made some progress on some repairs. We're ready to print and plunk in the decoy. So, how are we going to do that? Maybe we'll print it right here. Ooh, let's just print it here. We can do that. Okay, let's use the printer to print the decoy. Let's try that. So we definitely need to fix that. So how are we gonna print this? I think we're gonna print it off the bottom. We're gonna print it off the bottom. So let's fix this. So we should be able to build that block. Yeah, okay. So we should be able to build this with the printer. So we're finally ready to print it. So let's look through the printer camera. We're turn on the welder on the sensor, and we're gonna rotate. Okay. So now we're going to get the Speedman out, and we are going to grab that and put it on the rotor. We're going to put it on the hinge. Let's get this hooked up to the hinge. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to have doors over there or not, but I think it'll be useful to have at least some like regular doors, just so I can fly through the ship. Get in and out of there real easy. Okay, let's get this attached, and then we'll try and fire it. Okay, awesome. Okay. Alright, so let's see if our controls are set up to launch decoys. So I'm going to try and fire it. Let's see what happens. There we go. Oh, it friggin' worked. That's what it did. Okay, well that's awesome. What's wrong with the blueprint? Did welder range change or something? Like, what is the deal? We can't weld any of those top pieces anymore? And that makes no sense. On. Did they reduce welder range just a teeny bit? Or am I missing stuff? Steel plate? Should have steel plates. Wonder if a little waggle will fix it. Oh, I wonder if this is the rotor, let's change the displacement. None of that is okay. Jump, yes. The engines should be on. And they are, okay. So the batteries should be recharging. And they are. Hydrogen tanks. I still have so much hydrogen. I got a bunch of stuff I want to do, but until we get the hydrogen out of here, I'm not ready to do it. I basically need to just jump off the hydrogen. Just keep doing that. I want to use these pieces and parts that I've been collecting. I want to get more ions. So I want to work on the hull. I have a plan for this. That's a chunk of the Prometheus. I have a plan for how I want to use it. So I guess I'm going to move. We're going to get going. And I'm going to work on the hull. And burn off some of this hydrogen. Okay, so when the jump drive is charged, this thing is going to also trigger a sound block, which is going to tell me that the jump drive is charged. So, when the jump drive is recharged, this thing is gonna make a sound. Then I'll know, and I can go do another jump. So when jump is ready, what are we gonna use? Alert, loop time, 10 seconds. Okay, well, when that goes off, we're going to be ready to jump. And right now, we're ready to jump, so we're going to jump. Engines are on. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to go work on the hull while we wait. I think that's us. Yeah, that's us. Jump. Okay, that solved that problem. The engine's on? Yep. How are the batteries doing? Batteries are doing good. Vent control. Okay, so this is stored power greater than or equal to 99%. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I just need to go to the actions actions. Turning them off, and then I need to turn that sound block. Play. We are ready to jump. Here we go. Yes, sir. Give us another 246. Time for a jump. So I changed up my paint color because this just kind of hides all the lines of the ship, which doesn't really do it for me. And I've been working on the hull. The idea that I've got is that all these spikes are going to come up. And this thing's going to look like some kind of a, I don't know, demon from hell, perhaps. I'm not sure. With all the spikes. But the idea is that there's going to be all these spikes coming up as like a big forest on each side of the command station here. Like ridges on the back of a dragon's snout or something like that. I still have a lot to do to that, but that's the idea that I got going on here. I'm working on some of the greebling around the main helm, main control of the ship. I'm going to try and add a little bit to the front here, but I'm going to try and avoid this thruster flame. So these things have large flame, but they don't damage there and there. Those blocks. So I'm going to put the reverse up here because I think that'll be kind of neat. I haven't really done that before. And then these are going to have to peel back. It's the same way. That's kind of an issue, running out of nickel. More heavy armor for now. Bet I missed a jump alarm. I bet it went off, and I was like, oh yeah, it went off. And then I just didn't jump. But that's what happened. Let's do another jump. It's like four jumps for 1,000 kilometers, so I got like 41 jumps left to go. I probably have enough fuel for that. Here we go. Jump number whatever the heck it is. I got one hydrogen tank I'm trying to empty. Here, this, oh man, this is gonna be a minute. This is my, after we empty this tank, we still have this full tank. That's not one of the donuts. Neither one of these are one of the donuts tanks. The donuts tanks are full. So, we got a few jumps in us. Okay, I have been working on the hull a little bit, trying to add some of the spikes and whatnot, the decorative, protective what this ship finally looks like elements. And eventually I'm gonna get the hydrogen out of these tanks, and I'm gonna do something with that. I'm gonna try and stop and maybe put it on the front of the ship here. And when we do that, it's gonna be a minute. Like, we're gonna be doing that for a minute. So one of the things I'm afraid of is that I'm gonna get attacked, and I'm gonna have to run, or whatever is gonna happen. And so I made some minor changes to these H3 orange missiles to try and put a warhead on them. So I'm going to replace all these projections with those. And when we stop and and I'm getting ready to do that, to move those blocks, I'm gonna shoot, I don't know, 12 of these missiles around the ship, like in a circle, and they're gonna go like 750 meters or something, and then they're just gonna sit there and wait and look for enemies. So hopefully they will act as mines and protect me, or be a distraction of some kind to give me more time, because I basically, I need more time. I'm going to print up these missiles and then put the fire control on the hotbar, and then we're going to be ready to go. But I got to go get in the other command seat in case something horrible happens, because this military escort is showing up, and I'd really rather not get in a fight. It should be telling me enemies detected.
Warning, enemy detected. Warning, enemy detected. Warning, enemy detected. Warning, enemy detected.
Yeah, let's try not to shoot at this thing. Man. Okay, I think we managed to not have to fight that, I think. Okay. Let's get back to what we were doing, which is making sure that those missiles are ready. Definitely not ready. So let's waggle that around a little bit. That should help. See this hole? This is from a shot coming through the ship from the bottom. That's what this is. Yep. There's a block that got removed right there. Block got destroyed, and that one almost got destroyed, yeah. Yeah, a shot came right through the ship from the decoy. So, I mean, the decoy should probably be more heavy armor, really, but... Alright. I do not know why this is like this. I don't remember. But I do know that I don't really want it to be like this. At least today I don't. So just gonna fix it. There's been a whole lot of nothing going on. Reavers show up. We either jump or we don't. We run the hydrogen engines. We work on the hull.
No energy.
We run out of energy. And we go get some more energy. And we go back and work on the hull. And I'm actually really excited about working on the hull. I think I'm making some progress. It's a little challenging, and I'm just kind of like doing a lot of stuff and just kind of going with it, seeing how it goes. I have ideas, you know. This, I mean, in a way, this is kind of like a large art project, right? So like, this is all mostly tied together here. And I've got all these spikes and stuff up here. Is there a better way to set these spikes up? Yeah, probably. There's probably plenty of ways to make this look cooler, but it's a lot going on. So for the moment, we're just going to make it whatever, and then we're going to come back and fix it later if we ever get motivation or time or whatever. I don't know if I'm gonna, sorry, I'm working on the hull here. So I was just looking at this and thinking about, well, would it be cool to put like a little viewing area in here where you can like walk out from the inside bay and then take a look at what's going on? And I was like, well, I can't really get a great view. I mean, I can kind of get a view from here, but it's not a great view. So what if the view was like from over here? And then I was thinking, well, what if that was just a door? So maybe that should be a door. I don't know. We'll see if I get around to that. That's a future thing. Right now, still working on trying to get this sorted out. I've been working on this section of the hull here, putting the spikes in. And we're getting up to the catfish's bay. And I want to do the spikes around the bay a bit. So I need to decide how the catfish is going to land and put some doors in. And I think we're just going to go straight down. So I need to put several blast door blocks, not blaster. So I need to put several hangar doors in. I think there's enough room for me to do this. Put the ones with the windows. So let's see here. Not sure what's going on with that, but it's making me pretty nervous. So that's long enough. Wow. That's a lot. You're only going to give me 4 blocks. So the other ones have to be in this line. Which means I'm not going to be able to go straight down to the connector. I'm going to have to adjust once I get in here. And or I'm going to have to change this. Really doesn't look very happy. Or I'm going to have to change this to move the ship a little bit one direction or the other. And I could, I could move it 1, 2, 3 small grid blocks to the left. Or the right. How big is this ship? Basically 3 blocks. So I basically have a block's worth of clearance. So I could move this to the middle. Left or right. And if I did, I would want to move it to the left, which means these need to come out 1 more block. If they're going to come out 1 more block, we might as well make this a corridor of some kind. So, I'm going to make doors for this bay here. And we need to have an entrance here. And I've determined that I don't want to place the door blocks in this row. So what I'm going to place there instead is some passageways. And then I'll be able to attach the door blocks to that. Windowed roof. Yeah, that sounds good. Wow, 7. Okay. So, we're going to use some windowed hangar doors, because I think windowed doors will be cool. Okay. And then this row is where we put the other doors. This is going to be nice. I like the way this is filling this space out. Whoopsie. Do we want to make that a door? No, we don't. Okay. So, I have been working on the ship hull and bay around the catfish fighter. And so this is how we're going to get out to that bay. There isn't a full airlock here, but there's a door, so that's nice. And then I put some hangar doors in above it, and did some greebling of the walls that I have to finish out a little bit. And I'm going to have to move this a little bit to center the connector. So I'm going to have to do some small grid shenanigans to move the connector over basically to the middle, so that I can just drop straight in with the ship. I think I can drop straight in with the ship. It's supposed to be 3 blocks wide, so I should be able to. Oh yeah, I'm going to put some windows in there. So this is going to be an airtight space once I get those doors in there. So I'm going to weld all that up, and we're going to keep going on our journey. And I'm going to come back when I'm done. Hopefully I'll burn that hydrogen off soon. I've been getting a lot done though, so that's nice. Alright, let's get this sorted out. I decided to add a small cargo container into the bay so I have easier access, because running in and out through all the doors and everything is really a pain. It'd be nice if I could just fly over here and grab stuff. Let's just put all the steel we can in here because that's what we're going to be grabbing for a minute. We're about to get in a conflict. I got to get back in bridge because this Reaver Slayer is probably going to get too close. Man, we have been clanging around. It's like sometimes I just relive the game and now there's an issue where there wasn't before. Sometimes that's what happens. Oh man, it's gonna get close enough. So I didn't fire a decoy, so let's just jump. We got a lot of hydrogen to pull out of there still. So I've welded up most of the catfish's bay here, and I have some changes I need to make. I'm going to change these top 3 blocks out, probably for number 2 slopes, probably. And I'm working on this like corridor here, so you can get from the bridge, right, right all the way down here, and I want to be able to get into the battery room, and then I want to be able to come all the way over here and get into the mine launching section. So I'm just thinking about how to do all of this, and this seems like it needs to be an exterior airlock, so in order to do that I gotta take this out one more, which I really didn't want to do. I also think it's going to be cool to have a door going in here from there. So if I gotta have a second door, then it's gonna be like this. The stairs here. So we're gonna put a door here. And then we need to put some catwalks in here to connect things. And I think we're going to put a ramp piece in here. I think that's what will work best. So we could put it in like this. See, this is best. All right, let's put it in like this. Which means that that can be one of these. That can be one of those. And now I just needed some interior plate. So if I do that, it is not airtight. That is not airtight. Because this is not supposed to be airtight. So I would need to put another door in to make this all change. Oh my. Oh, he's getting close. Whew. Okay, that was scary. Alright, I have modified the gravity generator to include the new parts of the ship that we walk around in. So that's the current field. And that is requiring really low input. Partially because of this, which let's change this to 4. Yeah, made a significant difference. Okay. That's alright. Let's get the steel. We got the lights on. Let's get our steel and keep working on the hull. I'm currently working on the top of the Catfish's landing bay, putting the spikes in. And one of the things I wanted was sunlight to come through here. At least a little bit. So I think I'm going to try and put some corridors in here and see if that allows me to build this up and then still have light coming through. We'll see how this goes. A space pirate business shipment. Maybe we should stop and try and check that out with the Catfish. So, this is either going to be the end of this episode, or that is going to be the beginning of the next episode. I don't really know. I feel like maybe maybe there's a lot of content for this episode already. I don't know. If we need more content, this is going to be in the episode. If we don't, it is not. It'll be in next episode. Well, we can get out, so that's nice. Okay, which camera is the nose camera? Number 3. Oh, that is zoomed all the way in. Does it even have a gun on the front? Because if it doesn't, I can just sidle up to it and just take it. Right? I really am not seeing a gun there yet. No, I am not seeing a gun on the front of this thing. Is there really no gun? There are guns. Okay, there's a gun right there. Those are the guns. Okay. Oh, got that one. Oh, we're not in range. Ooh, I think I got that. Okay. Auto lock is on. Okay. What? Oh, gosh. Ha. Well, that's not good. At all. That's not good at all either. Okay, I was getting shot up a bit. Oh, why are my dampeners on? Oh, they're coming after me. Nice. I think. I guess I don't really know. See if we can kind of go around the Reavers. I want to get back to the donut. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know why they're out there but not following me. I mean, they're kind of going this way or towards me, but also I'm a long ways away from them, and I've been gaining ground the whole time. So I don't really know what is going on with them. Pretty sure they're still there, because I can still see them. No, they're there. Great. Yep, they're still there. They're still being all reverie over there. It's so wonderful, guys. I don't know if they're coming at me or if they're just out here. Because they could just be out here. They're not getting close to me the way I would expect if they were coming after me. Not sure which part of this is the top, bottom, what, I don't really know. Alright. There we go. Yeah, okay. They're getting closer. Let's just land this thing. They're just over there being reavery. Okay, well, I guess I'll work on this poor thing. Oh my gosh. Oh. Railgun got shot. Oh, all that got blown out? That is so weird. That's where it was getting shot. A lot. Decoys weren't getting shot. Which is kind of disconcerting. Cockpit was getting shot. Okay. Oh, the decoy got shot. Oh, that's nice. So it did shoot this one. That's cool. Are they going to detect me? Or he? There's only one of them? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, not detecting me yet. Okay. I'm going to work on getting this ready. All the hydrogen's off of it, so I need to take most of the innards out of this and prep it to be moved. So I'm going to work on getting this sorted out, and then we're going to do the outro, and then next episode we're going to try and glue this on the front of the donut. I think we'll be ready to try. Alright. I have been working on getting this cleaned up. I have fixed what I can see is damaged, so all the damaged blocks. I've removed all the catwalks. I know that I don't want any of that stuff, and the hydrogen generators and all the rest of that stuff. There's still a couple funky blocks here, like this landing gear here. But I'm pretty much going to take all these hydrogen tanks out of here. And I'm going to put thrusters in here. That's the goal. This is the original bridge section. I was coming through here cleaning things up, and I realized battery here that I didn't know I had. So we'll put that on discharge. So let's do the outro. It's through here. Oh yeah, right. These are my living quarters. As you can see, they still don't work. Hello, engineers. Welcome to the outro, where we go over the statistics for the episode. This episode, there isn't any salvage. We didn't get any new salvage. We traveled a long, long way. We traveled 2,220 kilometers. This episode, we got 8,947 left to go. So we're doing great. We shot like 15 railgun rounds, and for some reason we have 4 more boxes of Gatling ammo. This could be an indication that I'm poor at math. because I don't think I picked any up this time. So there's that. Look at the top of my head. It says Keen. That's cool. I hope that you enjoyed the content today, and I hope that your life is going good. And I hope that you can join me again next time when we are going to take this beast, the donut, and make its snout a little longer. So until then, I wish you the best.